Right, guys. So this is kind of photography related or image based, anyway. Yeah, it's the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So many things I do like doing is gaming, love cars, love photography, obviously. So obviously in my spare time, and at the moment I've got quite a bit of it. I've got the Flight Simulator 2020 from Microsoft. Absolutely amazing. And obviously I'm over near Beachyhead quite a bit when I can be, which is Eastbourne on the south coast. And when you actually see the flight simulator as you're looking at it now, this is in its natural state, its um, original form. It looks pretty good. If you didn't know the area 100%, you'd be like, "Wow, this is amazing." And yeah, it is amazing. It's got all the details there of certain things that you would go, right, okay, brilliant. And coming down onto the coast, you can see all the groins and the waves splashing, everything like that, which works really nicely. Until you get to where the pier is and you go, oh, the pier's kind of sunk into the ground. Okay, yeah, that's weird. Um, so, yeah, there's many little mistakes there. Obviously, we can't expect everything to be 100% brilliant. And one of the biggest mistakes is the cliffs. If anybody knows of Beachy Head, it's one hell of an amazing place. It's very, very fragile cliffs that do have large rock falls. It's a very dangerous place in some respects, and unfortunately a lot of people do commit suicide there. But a lot of the time us photographers are up there, one, because in the night time you can get some really amazing shots in the dark. There's literally hardly any light up there at all, which is great for stars and just doing long exposures and things. But also just the mass space of the place is huge. But unfortunately, as you can see here, the cliffs are not particularly good. They are more of just a slope. So looking at that, it just doesn't really work. And you get these simulators or games or whatever you want to call it to enjoy and everything like that. And it's particularly when you know somewhere very, very well. And you think, oh, I wish they'd actually looked at the cliffs and stuff like that. Anyway, there's a website that I've found, which I'll put the link down below, to one gentleman called John, who has actually done a mod and actually basically sorted this out. It hasn't. I think he's going to do a couple of updates on it because it's not 100% there, but there's a couple of little mistakes here or there. But other than that, it's absolutely amazing. It just really adds that bit of realism to the simulation because I could be flying along here. I've got I've got a friend with a plane, but I could be flying along here, and in the real world, you could experience it in the real life. So if you can have it in a simulator, almost as good, it's a win-win situation. I can fly my drone over there and capture some amazing things, and the fact that they've added, in a lot of the actual basic simulator, a lot of AI kind of based buildings. So they've obviously got to make it work, run smoothly, and everything like that. And some of the buildings are just a guess. Some buildings are pretty accurate. Some obviously are hand put in there. And obviously John spent a lot of time doing this himself. So on this website here, there's a lot of other things you can download if you use this game. And I've tried a few, and they're absolutely amazing. So buy him a coffee. You get a donation thing there. I bought him a coffee. So and there's the pier. Look, we've actually got a pier now. So this is the modified section. So obviously you can change the weather and everything on here, the lighting, the time of the day, if it's snowed or not, and all this sort of stuff. So you can really change the way it looks, and straight away you can just see the detail of the cliffs and everything is there. It's really, really cool. I might have to upgrade my graphics card at some point just to deal with this because Flight Simulator is really, really harsh on your PC, and I've not got a slow PC whatsoever, but I think I might have to upgrade the graphics card slightly in the near future. There you can see the cliffs, what a complete difference. You've got the lighthouse below as well, all of the road and everything there, like we're used to seeing. Transformation is amazing, absolutely amazing. So it's just for a little mod like that. I mean, I know it's a big mod for someone to actually do it all, do all the hard work. But there's the Beltute Lighthouse on the right as well, and you've even got the Berlin Gap here, which is National Trust, and all the car park and the building, everything, and the road, and as a background, it's awesome, absolutely amazing. Just changed the way you look at that area. So, you know, I've downloaded also from someone else on the website some of the Channel Islands, so updated some of the Channel Islands because I love the Channel Islands. So I can fly around there, and it's just really interesting. The fact that you can also, as a photographer, you can actually set up the time of day, the lighting, everything like that. You can kind of see by having a little fly around. For me, anyway, to be flying a drone or whatever, kind of test run. So for me, even though this is obviously a bit of fun and you can enjoy it, you know, fly your jets nice and low without any real worries of dying or crashing or lighting off a multi-million-pound jet or whatever, you know, you can actually set it up and actually utilise it as almost a bit of a tool, just to, you know, see how it might look before I even go. So, you know, it's one of those things that actually could become quite handy. So before I finished recording, I came back out of the this flood. As you can see, the pub's down there on the left-hand side of the car park. You can out the twisty bit of road there. This road is an amazing drive. It's got a fun car. It's just a beautiful drive, and it was resurfaced a few years ago. So yeah, I came back out of the game, and I just set it to almost sunset, just to the sun going down, and clear skies. This is the kind of sunsets we do get sometimes, and the reflections and the piers lit up there. Some of the buildings are lit up and everything, and it's just stunning, absolutely stunning. And the way the hills and everything, the shadows and everything like that. And I haven't got this turned right up onto the high graphics settings because it just won't run it very well. I'm running high and ultra on some of them, but I've turned down some of the shadows and other settings that can cause it to lose a lot of frame rate, which is a bit of a bugger, but that's why I was thinking about getting a new graphics card at some point. So yeah, just got to hopefully see someone will do Bodiam Castle now, because that'd be really cool to do. Someone has done a load of castles around the country, but for some reason they haven't done Bodiam Castle yet. So I have mentioned to John in here, so hopefully he might be able to do something about it. But yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. Check that out. I mean, it just adds a little bit more realism to the whole simulation, and also just having sheer cliffs like that, it just shows you what they are like if you fly along them, compared to, you know, if you're on foot, just walking up along there. I mean, it's beautiful anyway, but this just gives me a different view, and, you know, just a different way of the simulation working. And because it's local to me, it's somewhere that you're more likely to go. So there's tons and tons of stuff on this website, guys, so go and have a look. Like I say, I've sort of talked to John via messaging on the website itself, commented a few things, and requested maybe Bodiam Castle, but you know, it's well worth it. A lot of it's freeware. Obviously, buy people coffees if you like the you know, a bit of a donation. It helps them as well. And even the iconic building there, one of the blocks of flats in Eastbourne, as we come back down towards the pier there. But yeah, I mean, fabulous. What a great update. Obviously, probably will do a few more updates on it at some point. But you know, absolutely awesome. Obviously, this is a simulation, so it's, you know, I've turned the graphics down a little bit, like I said, because my PC can't run it, even though it's a high-end PC. It does need a little bit more oomph, really, to really deal with this in you know, the best possible way. But because I use it for photography, and most of the time, it's not the end of the world. And, you know, I'm just being a little bit picky. But anyway, this is the website here, and I'll put the link in below. This is the actual download page that John's done, and this is the Beachyhead one, so it shows you some clips and how people have rated it and stuff like that. And you just click download. It's 1.54 gig in size, and it's the whole sort of Eastbourne, Eastdean, across the Downs, Beachyhead, and out of some of the countryside and around Eastbourne and Polegate, and I think that was it really. But yeah, so it's quite a large area to have a look around, but it looks awesome. So yeah, all right, thanks very much, and don't forget to click the subscribe button and the little notification bell. And I actually just saw that John had a YouTube channel as well, so check his videos out as well. I'll leave the link below as well as that, and see you soon.